All right, we are recording. Benji, good evening.
What up?
Um, little pillow talk time. Sunday night.
This is me. This is who I am. Gen Z likes authenticity. They don't want high production. They don't want filters. They want real people doing real things.
I will say, of the comments we've gotten so far, there's been a lot of love for you doing game of the day in bed, game of the day pod in bed. So let's give them what they
Yep.
want. Let's give
Yep.
them what they want.
Yep.
Okay, well, we're coming off of a split. You won. I lost our last meeting. We had a little. It was you had the under 8.5. Angels versus Giants, and I
What day
took
was that game?
that was the Friday game. It's been a minute. I'm sorry, everybody. I know you're all waiting. I had some technical difficulties. I spilled water on my computer. It's been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare.
Who did you pick though? I took the Angels minus
You
one
took
and a half.
I took the Giants -1.5. I took the Giants. I was riding this run line trend. I liked Logan Webb. Logan Webb.
Uh-huh.
I liked
Yeah.
Logan Webb to beat Tyler Anderson, who you said I liked him on the Dodgers. He was a great pitcher, blah, blah, blah.
I love Tyler
Sure enough,
Anderson.
dude, he pitched lights out again. He shut out the Giants. The game was 2-0.
And then
So
I picked the Angels to win straight up.
you picked the under.
Oh, I picked the under because I was
You
like,
picked,
both these guys are
yeah,
studs.
you picked under 8.5.
Right.
You picked under
Great.
8.5. I was
Right.
riding this money line. I was just printing money with these run line, things. So, but now I've learned my lesson, and the Giants beat me, and I lost that bet. And now we have tomorrow's game, which is also a Giants game.
Yeah, I mean the NL West is really fun. I'm not your typical Dodger fan. I don't hate the Giants. Some of my favorite players ever,
Or should you? They do a lot. Hey, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. There, yeah.
Barry Bonds, Jeff Kent. I've been to their stadium. It's so freaking cool. The fans can be a little annoying, but who can't be? So I'm not a Giants hater, and I enjoy them. And
I
Milwaukee,
want
I
to say
also
I've
enjoy.
been going
Yeah,
to Giants game. I mean, I currently work a couple blocks away. I really like going. Barry Bonds is the greatest hitter of all time. I used to read about Barry Bonds used to like do all these crazy exercises and shit. I mean, those guys are winners. Buster Posey. I'm a big um, the Giants manager who I loved, who's a genius, he's managing Texas now. Bruce Bochy. Bruce Bochy wins baseball games, man.
yeah. I'm a fan of the Giants, and I think it was last year or 2 years ago where I went to a Dodgers Brewers game, and I had really good seats right next to the Brewers dugout, and I developed an appreciation for them too. And I upset Reese Hoskins because I was sort of yelling at him in a fun, roasty way, but he did not like it. But I still like you, Reese, and I appreciate both these teams a lot.
What was something that you were coming after Reese Hoskins at? Was it were you,
I
what yeah,
I was
what
I
was
was I
getting
was
under his
calling
skin?
I was calling him Reese Witherspoon,
Right.
but then I'd mix it in with positive stuff.
Sure.
Like I'd
Sure.
be like, "Keep it up, Reese Witherspoon. Eye on the ball, Reese." Stuff like that. That's how you really get to people. Or like I tell them to focus on their breathing. Just think about your breathing. They hate that.
Oh, dude, my
Um,
my my son would kill you. Also, he fucking hates when I give him that. When he's dysregulating or whatever. Oh,
yeah, I used to be a
great.
real punk when I was younger. I'm not like that anymore. But I was with my wife, and I was like, she's never seen the side of me of who I was in my 20s. And that day, I showed her a little bit of it.
Great. Well, you were at the ballpark. That's where it
Yeah.
belongs. That's where
Yeah.
that's where it goes.
Yeah.
Great. I also want to say, as a Chicagoan, I like the Brewers. I like the Brewers a lot because the Chicago baseball has been such a mess since 2017 or what have you. So I really do like the Brewers, and it's a fun baseball community, and they got hitters, they got winners.
Yeah. And
Great.
I
Okay.
like what's his face? Craig Counsell.
Craig Counsell, who's now managing the Chicago Cubs.
Oh, is he on the Cubs? But he was the
Yeah,
Brewers.
he was the Brewers manager, and then the Cubs showed him the money, and he hasn't. And the Brewers still win more games than the
Oh,
Cubs
that's
now.
right.
But
That's
Craig
right.
Counsell's great. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
supposedly, you know,
Okay.
I don't remember who's managing the Brewers now. I don't remember right now. I have to look that up. But it's a great. I have a Brewers shirt. I like the Brewers. Yeah, for sure. I like Sal Frelick.
I like Sal Frelick. Yeah, they're a fun team.
Jackson Churio. Sure,
Yeah.
lots of guys. So, do you like them enough to support them on the road in San Francisco tomorrow?
I don't know. So I like Robbie Ray a lot. I have a lot of shares of him in my fantasy leagues, but he's been pitching sort of iffy this year. He is 3-0, but he's got like a 155 whip. His ERA is in the fours.
Mm,
So he's consistently giving, quality start or quality start adjacent games, but he's not quite the horse ace that I thought he might be. Um, but I still believe in his ability to, pitch a good game. Then this Quinn Priester guy who's from Illinois, like you, I didn't really know much about him, but I looked at his game log, I looked at his minor stats. He's got a lot of potential to deal, but I really like the Giants offense right now. And it's really hard to tell because it's a really small sample with this Quinn Priester. I don't think he's pitched more than 5 innings in a game in the majors before, but he's pitching really well. But it's just hard to tell. Is he only going to pitch 5 innings again? Will the
right.
red hot Giants show this young guy what a real major league ball club is
You
about? So
Brewers have a good
it's
bullpen.
tough.
They do. I like this guy Koenig who's pitching for the Brewers. I like McGill. What do you know? Do you have it hand? What is the Giants' home record? How are they doing at Oracle so far?
Giants. That's a great question. Here, I'll check
Because
real
that
quick.
might impact me hearing everything you say. I'd be curious. I'm also curious somewhat about the Brewers' road record, but the Giants at home is more impactful because
Um,
that ballpark, it's such a strange microclimate.
I'm
It really is. I mean,
checking.
it's
I'm
chilly. It's
checking.
whenever I go to Giants Park, it is chilly.
Home. They are 4-2, so they haven't even played that many games at home yet.
Okay, 4-2,
And
four
away
and
they're
two.
10-6. Very similar.
Okay, and what about the? Do you have the Brewers road record? As long as we're right here,
Yeah, I do. Brewers road record is 3-6. Not good.
that's substantial to me. That's a substantial stat to me, and I know that Quinn Priester's doing great, and that's great. Uh, I like the Giants off a loss at home. I'm gonna be with the San Francisco Giants. I'm gonna come back. I'm not gonna. I don't think I need to prove a point with this run line situation. I think just a simple win would be fine. It's minus 150, so it's 15 to win 10.
Yeah, minus 148. Yeah.
Yeah, that's expensive. Okay, 15 to win 10. I'm gonna be on the San Francisco Giants tomorrow. I'm going back to the well with the San Francisco Giants.
Okay, so basically, I like this Quinn Priester guy, but his two starts, which he did do well, were against the Rockies and the Tigers. The Rockies are like a minor league team, and
If
the
that.
Tigers are like a very, very good minor league team in that they're young and they've got some bats, but
No, they're a pitching
it's
team. They're a pitching and defense team right now, right?
yeah. So as much as I'm really curious about this Quinn Priester guy, and I think it's cool that he's pitching well, and I believe in him, I think the Giants are just sort of a team on a mission right now. They're probably going to come home a little angry that they just lost to the Angels, and they're going to really want to, ride the high
Yeah.
of being back home.
Short trip. Philly's Milwaukee's coming
Yeah.
all the way from where are they coming from? Are they coming from Philadelphia? No, they're coming from Sacramento. I don't know. I think they're coming from
Um,
Sacramento.
the Brewers.
Yeah, where are the Brewers coming from?
The Brewers are coming from.
I think the Brewers are coming from Sacramento. They're very close. It's not a factor.
Well, it could be. The Brewers are coming from Milwaukee, actually.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Yeah, and they just beat the Athletics 14-1.
Oh, it was in Milwaukee. Oh, that's right, because the A's were in Chicago while I was there. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And
So
they just won 14-1. Wow.
yeah. Okay.
Wow.
And just so you know, internally, as we've talked about this, I've changed my mind a bunch of times,
Okay. Sure.
but I think I know what I'm landing on.
Okay.
I am going to take the over.
Okay. I mean they hit 14, they scored 14 runs. And what is the total? Eight and a half?
Eight. Eight.
Eight?
Eight.
Eight? Eight? Quinn Priester
The
versus
guy the guy's been pitching really
I,
well.
eight
I
is
mean,
so low.
eight is
Eight is
low.
low. I like it. I like it. I like it.
I mean, it's
Especially
not.
coming off of 14 runs and the Giants losing a game and they're a little pissed off, hopefully.
Yeah, and I just really think the Giants are like on. I just
It's not
think
like Robbie Ray's
they're.
not exactly like lights out.
No,
Ooh,
he's got a
I like that.
4.19 ERA. He's got a 155
Eight.
WHIP. Yeah, I'm gonna take the over just because I think it's gonna be close, but I think this game could be 5-4.
I like it. I like it a
I'm just
lot.
feeling 5-4.
I like it a lot. I
Yeah,
mean,
I just
yeah, I'm serious. I like it a lot. I think I probably should have asked about the run total once
you can
more, but
change your mind. We didn't sign off yet.
yeah, I understand. I understand. Um,
I change my mind all the time.
but we get not until we're at the window putting down the wager. I mean, up until that moment, we can vary. That's yeah. And what was the score? So I'm sorry, I'm on my phone. I know you
It's
don't
all
work for
good.
me. I know you
No,
don't work for me. What
I
was the
do.
score? What was the score of the Angels Giants game yesterday? I know it was 14-1.
You mean today?
Yeah, today.
I think it was like 5-4 with a walk
Well,
off in the ninth or something. Let me check.
okay,
Yeah, 5-4. The
5-4.
Angels scored 4 runs in the bottom of the ninth.
Oof,
Walker, the closer, fell apart, but
oof.
got some
Yeah,
bad calls. Got some bad balls and strike calls.
I've got Walker on one of my teams, and he blew my head-to-head matchup with ERA single-handedly. He ruined it single-handedly,
Yeah,
and
sorry,
I'm a
bud.
fan. It's baseball.
Yeah,
Um, so the Giants bullpen. Okay, Giants bullpen also got some runs knocked off of them. Okay, 5-4. I'm gonna do Giants. I'm gonna do the Giants. I'm gonna stick with what I'm doing. Giants minus 150.
I think that's a very smart bet too.
Thanks. I love the over eight. Probably if I was in a sports book right now, I'd parlay them. I'd take the Giants and the over, and it'd be great. Giants and over. That's the play.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. We'll see.
Giants and over. Well, good luck. Good luck
You too.
tomorrow.
I'm
Thanks a
gonna
lot.
look into this Priester guy though and see if I can get him in any fantasy leagues.
I think he's available in the one that we're in.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give a look
Okay.
see.
All right. I'll see you on the FAAB. I finally have five outfielders. Ugh. We're finally all set. All right, man. We'll talk tomorrow. I'm glad. Good to see you again. Thank you very much.
Good to see you.
All right.